Hi, so it is Monday morning and I'm out here with the little pup. So we had some stuff happening this weekend and construction work later up in the village. But yeah, so Friday we heard from someone that were like interested in taking him, but then they like came here and met him and everything, and then the cows are awake too. And then yesterday we heard that they were not ready to take him on. Secretly, well, not so secretly, quite openly, I'm happy about it. I really want him to stay, but it also means that I'm pretty much stuck with him for this week too. I mean, I really love him, and I just enjoy having him because he is such a perfect little puppy. But it makes life more difficult when it comes to studio work. So yeah, so we are out here on the yard right now. I'm just letting him explore a bit outside of the garden, so he hopefully will fall asleep so I can do some stuff. It is a week until the next update, and I still have quite a lot of stuff to get ready. So yeah. I had planned to do some repotting of my lemon plants here while he's fluttering about here, but then we don't have any soil. We live in the country on a farm and we don't have soil. Anyway, so they're going to pick some up on their way home, which is annoying because I was just in town, well, not in town, like on the supermarket, like right outside of town, to drop off some orders and leave. Hey! Hello! To drop off some like recycling stuff from the studio, and you know, that kind of stuff that just piles up. So yeah, but it is like, what do you call it, Indian summer? Yeah, like it is just really nice weather and warm, and but there's still like high air, so we're just enjoying it and having some fun with the little one. But yeah, so the plan for this week is wrapping all the paints that needs to be wrapped, depending on how many will come up. Also I have a few stuff that needs to be photographed. I got my prints, new prints are coming, I'm really excited. So I'm going to photograph those too. So it's a lot of photographing and editing and uploading on Etsy stuff, so it's a lot of computer stuff this week. I do have some colors that I want to try to make, some new colors, but that will have to wait till like next week or something. This week will be boring, like wrapping, packing, monotonous stuff, and then a lot of computer work. So, but on the other hand, I think that is quite fitting because I have him. I can do computer work inside, or I can sit outside with a computer, and it's a lot harder to have a week where I do a lot of paint making and having him with me. So in that way it is quite fitting actually. So you have to look on the bright side, you know. Anyway, I think that is it for now. Just enjoying the nice day with the construction work. I have no idea what they're doing. Anyway. Oh, and we also cut Viola yesterday. She got a little bit of a haircut. So these dogs, they get like trimmed, so you pull out the dead hairs. But Viola, she doesn't hunt, she doesn't need the protection that the code gives her, and she is not going on shows, so she doesn't need to look like a proper dog, like a proper breed of this dog. So I just cut her to keep her short, and she really likes it. I gave her a bath and then I cut her, and she loves that, so she looks like herself again, which is really nice. But yeah, so after doing that, what I was going to say, is by doing that, I'm in quite a lot of pain today. But it was worth it. She looks really nice, and hopefully we don't need to cut her into like 3 or 4 months or something, so that's nice. But yeah. Okay, so I've just photographed the last photos for this little autumn set, which I think is really cute. But I thought I was going to share because some tips when it comes to photographing. Now, I am not an expert in any way, shape or form, but I like to style my photos as best as I can. So I like to have different kind of backdrops. And here I made a new one. I just got these really cute gift wraps papers. Took a little bit of a heavier board and covered one side with this note paper and then the other side with this black and white nature print. But all the other stuff I use when I photograph the different, this is mostly for paints because they're kind of small, but I have a lot of flowers and leaves, so I just paint them, cut them out, and then I can use them for staging. I like to have a little bit more color in my photos. Here I have like a linen fabric with just some white gesso on for some texture. And this, I have some old book pages. It's the same I use when I wrap the paints. We have just some light wash. Here is also the stuff I used for the Jane photo shoot. And just that kind of stuff. Here I have some birds. They are postcards that I put together. I also use this Caddy watercolor paper because it has a really lovely texture, but it's very white and bright, but you still get a little bit of texture. So there's just some tips, and I really want to add more different kind of backgrounds. So yeah, I'm thinking about what kind of patterns I could make. But here's what I have so far. So just paper, book pages, some fabric. I just really like to play a bit with texture. Now my desk is this, what do you call it, like a big tape? I don't know, like, you know, that you glue on, because my desk, you can see here, is pine, so it's really, really yellow. I don't like yellow. So I just put that on, but it stains really easily, but it still has that white brightness. So I don't mind if that shows on the photos. There is another texture, but here we have some others. So yeah, there's just some tips. So I am doing some more leaves. Look at that, shiny and pretty. So I'm just using my Big Shot to cut them out, and I'm using a few different dyes. I did some last week with the colors on the autumn set. They're really very pretty. And then here I just had some colors. So here we have a mix of, there's Spira that I used at the base. Oh, we can look at here. So Spira, and then I just went over it with some oil pastels and acrylic paint markers and just some other watercolors, and yeah, just to get some texture. So it's fun. And I actually got one of my orders that I shipped out a few weeks ago. Got it back, and it said like the address wasn't complete, and they put a heart sticker on it. What? I have never, but it's a very pretty holographic heart. So anyway, I will send this one again. But yeah, I just thought I would share that we have the worst post in Sweden, but they put stickers on or it's the Canadian, I don't know, it's probably the Canadian Post, let's be honest. Anyway. Hey, so it is Tuesday noonish, lunchtime almost. Sitting out here on the porch with boys and Viola and Mike and all of them. Yeah, I have spent all of this morning editing photos, doing more Etsy listings, newsletter, editing a short YouTube video. So yeah, I feel like I've been very, very productive, but yeah, it feels good. These have not been very productive, but on the other hand, he is 12 weeks, so he shouldn't be very productive. Yeah, he was outside walking in the woods yesterday, so he is pretty tired today. It's really good. I should walk in the woods more often. I usually just walk like on the tractor roads in the woods, not actually in the woods. Anyway, so yeah, a really nice day today too. Yesterday was really nice weather, so my uncle and my aunt were here to roll the silage. So my dad, he cut it and they were rolling it yesterday. So now it looks so nice, like so clean and like, yeah, it looks really nice. So yeah, I'm just enjoying today. Thinking like, I think I have everything under control for this update. It has been like one of the most stressful updates in a long time actually. But yeah, I think I have everything under control. There's a few more colors I want to have wrapped before the update, but like everything that I need to have done is done. And it feels really nice. It's Tuesday and it's going live on Sunday. So yeah, it feels really good. Oh, this doesn't work. Okay. Will this work a little bit better? Maybe. Will come. Okay, so I'm sitting here and I'm doing some color swatching to figure out the next colors that are coming because I have a plan. Let's see if my plan works. But I was also editing a video today, the mermaid one, where I used quite a lot of colors from my palette. And I realized when I was doing that many of these colors are like just sample colors from different pigments or colors that I've tried to make into a color, but hasn't worked out. So what I have done is in this one I put the reference pigments, so colors that I have made or tried out, but they're not in the store, just for reference. And then I grabbed another one. I have these in the store, so I can tell you a little fun story about these palettes. So I ordered a bunch of these palettes because I really like them. I have quite a few. Because I have one here. These traditional black, they fit 12 half pans well, they fit 18 if you want to be that. So I ordered a few so I could have them in the store, but then it came with this nice sticker. Yeah, and then I don't know if you can tell, but this side is slightly pink, and there's another, well, it's not a sticker, but like the logo. But I've decided to put them up on the store just to sort of get rid of them, so I'll sell them very cheaply and just try my luck next time and see if I can get the proper ones later. I was a bit upset, I have to say. Anyway, so I decided to put in here, I'll put the ones that are just like limited edition, they're not in stock anymore, so when I use the colors in my main palette I know that they are okay to be used like in videos and stuff, because it's not fun like, oh, today I'm using Luna, you can't get it anymore. So yeah, so in here we have quite a few. So the first one then, for example, is Luna, which is this super silvery one, and I can't get a hold of the pigment anymore, so that will go in here. Then we have Erik, we have Julia, we have Albin, they are still in the store. Well, not Erik. Jo, Erik is in the store. Then we have Njord, we have Krusa. They look very similar, but they have different shine. And they have the same base that I can't get hold of. We have Linnea, which is one of my favorites, but I can't get hold of the base for this one. So it's not very fun. So what's left here, we have Iris, Hedvig, Johan. It's not in store, but I will make it soon. Vidar will soon be back. Spira will be back. Arvid, when you're watching this video, it will be Saturday, which means tomorrow for you will be Sunday, which is shop update, and Arvid will be back in both half pans and full pans. That's exciting. Okay, up here we have a few colors. All of these are work in progress, or actually they're not work in progress, they're pretty much done. Just waiting to dry, and they are amazing, just so you know. Won't spill the beans on that just yet. Estelle, Heimer. Then we have a really chunky white glitter here. Will be coming soon. And then we have Idun, which also will be back in stock by the time you're watching this with half and full pans. Yeah, I think. Then we have a black with, gold with black. Yeah. We have Balder in store, Lucia, Glimra, Gunnel, this one, also a coming color, Agneta, Rosalie, Hedda. So for those who know, this was a limited edition color that will be coming back. Yes, you're welcome. I heard you. I know you want it. I've heard you. And I listened, so it will be coming back. This is a new color coming October. I had to check. Britta, which is one of the new colors. Yeah, coming tomorrow for you, which is really odd because today is Tuesday. Anyway, Astor will be coming back the same month as Hedda, and I don't know whether it's depending on when they dry. Viola is in stock, limited edition. Let's see if we can get it out. My palette is quite wet because I use it all the time. So this is Christina, which was like oops, I don't know how to describe it. It was like a muted purplish color. Next to it we have a very popular color. Ellen is still in store. Astrid, it's raining now. Vendla will be coming soon. Yeah, I know, so many colors coming. Stina is in store. Signe is in stock. Maiken, Astor, I have two Astor. Lucky me. Matilda will also be coming back. Dagny is out of stock, and I can't get that pigment. Whoops. So we better exile her to this palette. And then last one in this pan is a deep red that will be coming soon. Yeah, I know. So you get a little bit of a sneaky peek into what will be coming later this year. Yeah, it was so full before, now it's empty and sad. Well, not that empty actually, I suppose. But yeah, so and I actually have a few more colors that are not in here. We have Emma and Wentworth from the Jane set. They are not in this palette, they're on their own palette. And oh, here is one. Glimra is in store. We should put her in here too. And then I actually have another one. We have several other ones actually when I looked over. Here we have another green one. You saw this one. Actually, you can see this one being made. It is Minta. So if you want to see this one being made, you can find it. It's one of those relaxing paint making videos. So yeah. Well, I say one of those, that means more are coming. But anyway, so yeah. So now I have one with all the sad ones that hopefully can come back one day if I can find the pigment. And then in here, oh, that was wrong. I have so many, I told you. And then these ones that are like just for reference. So several of these I use when I mix other colors. So it's good to have all the pigments as singles. I don't have that. I say it's good to have, I don't have it, but anyway. Do as I say, not as I do. That's what my parents says anyway. So yeah. Gosh. So, on to color number 2 for today, and just like excuse this. It's been thunderstorming all day and I am feeling like I just need to make some paint. So yeah, Wentworth is done, and it's one of those colors that is easy. It's one pigment, you just stir it together, it behaves just like it should. It's a really nice color. But the color I'm going to attempt, so it's this, so it's a navy indigo with a blue shimmer in it, and I love this color. So I have made it, but I didn't write down how much of each pigment, so we're going to experiment a bit. But I'm really excited about this color, so I think it will be perfect for February, March. Well, it can't be done earlier, so but that is my thinking behind it. Anyway, so that is what we're going to do. And if I have enough energy, I might do another color. Anyway, but yeah, let's, oh, I can actually show you. So this is the color we're going to try to make. So that has an indigo base and then a metallic in it. And here we have the metallic just by itself. So yeah, so those are that we're going to do, and let's figure out how to make them. So it is Thursday morning. I have my new friend, Hagel, is currently chewing up the bed. Yay! Everything is done for the new release or new update, which is really nice. But it also means that the cycle starts again now, where we it's new colors being made, but also a big part is that now we need to move all the colors. So I have, as you can see here on my board, it's not easy to see, I know, but for me it's fairly easy. So I have them here so I know in what stage of the drawing process they're in, also if they're in stock, if they're exclusive, out of stock, or if they're just pigment swatches. So that is all that. So now we're going to move everything around, and that will take time, and it is tedious, and you need to do it, and yeah, it just needs to be done before we start making a lot of new colors, because now all the space I have for new colors being made is there's no more space. So now we need to move them into the drying racks, and the colors that are in the drying racks that are going into the studio needs to be drying. So anyway, I will just do some time lapse. This is so boring. I'm sorry, but that's just the way it is. Okay, so we're out here in the kennel, and I have the colors out here in the kennel because it's a little bit cooler, so they dry a little bit slower. So here they end up just when I have made the colors. They end up on these trays, and I just take like the backing of paper pads. I go through quite a lot. So yeah, they just end up here. Here I have a baking tray thingy, and then just stacking them all over. So here is where they end up on the first dry. When they have been there for a little while, they end up in these very fancy trays. They are coffee trays that I just get from the store. Instead of them throwing them away, I just get them. And it's a lot easier because they won't fall out because of these little walls. And here I can see like they will stand here. So this one is the last pour, and they will stand here for a few weeks or a month, and then they go into the studio for drying. And so here I can see like what they are. And because this is in the kennel, I usually have a sheet of fabric over top. So that is like station 2/3 depending on. So for example here's a first pour, and then it will end up back here once it is on the second pour, then it will go back here. And then when I'm like, yeah, okay, it's dry enough, then it will end up on drying. Oh, hey. Then we'll end up on drying here, and they just are like that. So that is the drying process. Once they're wrapped, they end up either in here or here, depending on. And once they're in stock, they end up in here. This one doesn't fit anymore, it's too small. But yeah, so that is the stages, and now we're just going to move everything around. Okay, so it is Thursday evening. Yeah, well, afternoon. It's 5, you know. But yeah, it's been a really great week. I've got a lot of stuff done. I'm all prepped for the weekend. Check out Sunday for the shop update. Yeah, so I did like clean up quite a lot with the colours, moved around, colours drying, waiting for you. So that is all good. We're all prepped to begin a new month, making new colours. I actually just got a few pigments that I have, like I didn't make a whole batch, I just made a sample when I got home. I don't know if you can see that. It looks orange. It is fluorescent red. Yeah, the pan is not dry. Duh, Julia. And I got it all over my book! Gosh. Yeah, okay. Yeah. So, that was fun. Gosh. I am worse than my brother. Duh, of course I am. But anyway, so I've just made a few. Oh, you can see them there in background. That orange shiny stuff. So I've ordered some fluorescent pigment. I think that would be really fun to play with. By play I mean not pour them out of the pan, but actually like play with them. I'm going to see if I can save my book here. So yeah, I brought little puppy to the vet today. It was not very fun. He threw up and he pooped on the way there. And then on the way home he threw up, I think there were 3 piles. I don't know if there was, yeah, if there was like one big throw up that he just like spaced out, or any, I don't know. But yeah, he's 12 weeks, so that was his 12-week vaccination. So everything, they checked him, he was all fine. He's a very happy-go-lucky little boy, and he charmed all of them, but they didn't need to clean up his throw up now, did they? Anyway, I just fed him and he is outside playing with Herman, and Viola, she's here sleeping. So it's all fine. But yeah, so I thought I was going to thank you for watching this vlog. I hope you have liked it. It's been a bit more paint this week. Well, in the beginning it wasn't very much. But I thought I'm going to spend like a couple of hours or so just sitting here, having a bit of fun. I have recently got the 3rd book by Jim Kay. I know the 4th one is coming. I have seen it up for pre-order in a few places, but I'm holding off because I don't want to pre-order it and wait. I want to get it. But yeah, so I have the 1st and the 2nd, so I got the 3rd one. I mean, they're just amazing. I have seen all the videos, I think, on YouTube about Jim Kay working on these books, and it is amazing. I am so inspired by him. I love how he mixes media and how he uses watercolors for magic, and yeah, I just have so much fun and I get so much inspiration. So I have a few tabs here. So what I like to do is just flip through it, pick a page and get inspired by that. But anyway, that is what I'm going to do. I'm really looking forward. I've been thinking about this quite a lot. It's like my treat to myself, just sitting down looking through the Jim Kay books, because yeah, you know. Anyway, and then tomorrow we'll be just editing this vlog and uploading it, hopefully, so it will be ready for Saturday. I know the days of the week, yeah. Anyway, yeah, so that's what I'm going to do. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this vlog and following along on our little adventures here in the studio with the dogs and the terrible weather. And yeah, and check back on Sunday for a shop update, and then on Monday there will be a new video up, which I hope you will like, because I really like it, and I hope and I really want you to like it. Anyway, so yeah, thank you so much. I hope you have a lovely weekend, and I hope to see you soon.